and it's put me in mortal dread of...
Of what?
We'd like to thank you for your help with that dread beast.
What every actor dreads.
Grows daily, casting an ominous shadow over their...
Latin essay on dreading.
I dread it.
Your dread pleasures more into command than to entreat.
So much you have to dread because I was forced
A
to
patient
lie.
will come to you at his moment of greatest dread.
Dread it. Run from it.
Dread hand. And what dread?
Jove's dread clamors counterfeit.
Ukraine.
You would have mind to help me?
Yes, and it's put me in mortal dread of...
Of what?
Of powers against which there is no defense. Come.
His squire, young Courtney.
Hello.
We'd like to thank you for your help with that dread beast.
I have no time for your maiden pleasantries.
It happened. What every actor dreads.
What, darling? What?
This skyscraper, a tribute to mankind's greed, grows daily, casting an ominous shadow over their lives, filling them with dread, even as they are surrounded by the...
It's the Latin essay on dreading. My tutor's convinced Virgil will come that way, and he's right.
As we've already heard, at 12:57 today came the news that
you're right.
have been dreading. A statement from Washington confirming that the deliverance...
Moscow. And how do you feel about it? I dread it. And even so, you consented to bury yourself down...
Justice might, by the sovereign power you have of us, put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreat. But we both obey, and here give up ourselves in the full bent.
Well, Graham, you will learn from my own lips how much you have to dread because I was forced to lie. He will be more merciful to me than...
The patient. A patient will come to you at his moment of greatest dread. Hand you a knife and say, "Doctor, cut me open."
Ask you to what end? Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
My heart began to beat. What dread hand and what dread feet.
The invisible ones.
Whose rude throats the immortal Jove's dread clamors counterfeit.
There's a temple to you mightier than the pyramids. Hear me, dread Lord of Darkness.
I dread what life's going to be like without him. To Papa!
Jewel Cobb salad lunch tomorrow. Dreading, dreading, dreading.
Okay, I need you to start.
Lear is mad. What wouldst thou do, old man? Thinkest thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? Get on thy life no more. My life?
For Christ's sake, how the hell was I supposed to know you were in surgery? What am I, Marvin the mind reader?
No, sir, I'll discuss that with the account exec...
Winter comes and can't wait for summer. Summer comes and you live in dread of winter. That's why you never tire of...
Thank you. I think you've been dreading the moment some cop comes in here asking after him. Because it's for sure.
I like your dreads.
I like your everything.
I'm dreading it.
If you will place yourself in my hands.
While studying the black arts in Prague, he acquired a copy of the Dred Delomelanicon. This is Tolkien's adaptation of that.
Of good courage. Dread not, nor be dismayed.
I don't know, you tell me. I got a complaint today that one of our trucks was just honking and yelling at people, and a black guy with dreads was just screaming.
No, that's it. You don't have all the information.
I was in high school. I used to dread gym class. Absolutely dread it.
Well,
you know
why
why?
was that? No.
Because I didn't have any pubic hair till I was 15 years old.
Oh, yeah, you must have looked like one of the three little pigs.
Getting her ass off June. I would not want to have dreads right now. I couldn't even fucking sell. It's too hot.
Guys, the average citizen is not going to find it that interesting. I'm in the great dread of creative writing professors. Their eyes met over the...
On the high seas, your ship attacked, and the dread pirate Roberts never takes prisoners.
I can't afford to make exceptions. I mean, once word...
You're saying this to me. The truth means responsibility, Arnie.
Exactly, which is why everyone dreads it.
Now you know why MacNeil dreads to enter the castle. Careful.
Yes.
Claim the sin upon my head, dread sovereign.
Aye, my good lord. Time thou anticipatest my dread exploits.
Out there. Dead, but not dead. It stalks us for some dread purpose I do not yet comprehend. To live, it feeds on Lucy's precious blood.
Would control him, make him self-destruct.
Everyone creates the thing they dread. Men of peace create engines of war.
What you're saying is this. So long as I am in Khartoum, you dread to attack, for a British army is close and you know it well.
Know what that house has meant to you?
I admit I've been dreading it. Is that being a coward?
No, I don't think so.
The very things that are so unique and sexy now will soon be the dread of your day-to-day existence. And after a few months,
all of Seattle is dry. And then I get that feeling. The dread.
Balor, the one-armed king of Elfland, watched the slaughter in dread and despair. But one day, the
Good luck, sir. I too dread this apparatus. Had a speech impediment myself, you know.
Each day the dread of learning who has fallen, who will not return from this.
But the idea of having to leave here and go somewhere else fills me with dread. How would I manage it? Wear blindfold?
I have to use it too. I dread making that speech tonight.
Fixed the Mustang.
Because I know that the problem wouldn't be you delaying something you were dreading.
Couldn't be that.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or...
It hurts so much I can't stand to see you like this. Scared, miserable, dreading to go to work. It's tearing me apart. And then I get sick of you.
Do nothing or anything. And this feeling of freedom creates a sense of dread, a dizzy feeling.
Did I hurt you?
It's all right.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry, really. I just couldn't bear.
Give me the order, come on.
What is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to make me not dread you?
We're in Sicily, it's up.
Finally. And you know what you get for first prize, you lucky prick?
Dread to think.
You get one of these.
There it is.
And...
How you treat him? What do you mean? Oh, you know what they say. Heed the spark, or you may dread the fire. Heaven's sake. Sibylla, he is a man of the world.
I'm just glad he comes alone, because then we shall see less of him. Not that I'm afraid of myself, but I dread other people's remarks. Oh, I'm sorry.
The fear of ye and the dread of ye shall be on every beast of the earth.
Casting arms, what have I to dread? What have I to...
I live in fear, dreading what awaits in the alleyways, eluding capture by my wits, moving from hopes.
Fear. Pure, unadulterated dread.
Here to make limbo tolerable, to ferry wounded souls across the river of dread until a point where hope is dimly visible.
Here now. I've got to go home. Lisa, I dread it so terribly. I know it's awful not to want to see Mother, and it's wrong.